Hello there, everybody in YouTube land. This is Diablo Drago, and yeah, I'm in my shed because it's raining right now, and it doesn't look like it's going to be stopping anytime soon. And I wanted to record this so I can post it later, because I don't want to keep you waiting for more than a week, or well, technically a couple of days by this point, actually. Anyway, this is What If Deku's Father Was All for One, Part 5. Izuku, Mirio, and Tanya Ida are given their credits for her defeating the Hero Killer Stain, but they're not given all the credit. The official story was that they assisted the pro heroes that they were interning with the capturing of Stain. Yeah. They return to class, they're congratulated by their classmates, and Aizawa comes in telling them about their UA exams that are coming up. Everything goes pretty much the same as normal. Izuku's actually smarter on this AU because he actually studied a lot more with his dad. So yeah, he actually gets like number 2 spot in the intelligence. And Bakugo, who is not as angry, actually does work a lot better with Deku when they're paired up against All Might. Everyone else does the same thing. Izuku Midoriya and Katsuki Bakugo actually manages to capture All Might. What they did is that Izuku would be the shield, and Bakugo would be the cover. Bakugo would use his explosions to create a stun grenade and smoke screen, while Izuku would charge in to capture All Might and absorb All Might's punches and still get stronger with it. And yeah, so they captured All Might using a simple strategy like that. And everyone else passed and or failed the way they did in the anime. And yeah. Anyway, they passed and or failed their exams, and then it's time for the training camp. They meet up with the Wild Pussycats and are dropped in the woods like they are in the anime, only they get through the woods kind of faster because Izuku is able to heal anyone who gets injured and or tired, restoring some of her strength. But yeah, Izuku still acts as his basic shield and or weapon, like he would normally do for the quirks I've given him for this what if. And they get there like maybe an hour and a half earlier than they did in the anime. And they have dinner, they take a bath, they go to bed, and they are getting ready for their quirk training. 2-3 days into their training, they are attacked by the villains. Izuku, with his enhanced bodily functions, yeah, I lost a word, so I'm just going to stick with that. Anyway, actually sees the attack coming and manages to save Pixie Bog from being attacked by Magnum. Izuku then punches Magnum in the gut and kicks Spinner. And then he notices an explosion of blue flames in the distance. And then he realizes that Kota might be in danger. Kota is being attacked by Muscular, and Izuku saves him after learning that Muscular had told them that they were after Katsuki Bakugo for his little anger issues that he showed for his villainous side, which has actually cleared up by now, and not to lay a hand on Deku. They are not sure why their boss has ordered them to do this. They're just going to follow their orders because they don't feel like dying. Izuku manages to beat Muscular faster than he did in the anime and save Kota. Anyway, Deku has learned that they are not allowed to hurt him, and he's not sure why. So, but he quickly forgets about this because he knows he has to save his friend. But in this AU, Bakugo is not captured because Izuku actually manages to save him. The only reason Deku wasn't able to save Bakugo in the anime is because he was too injured. His injuries never happened in this because he has that healing quirk. And Momo actually still manages to get that tracking device onto the Nomu. So the All Might versus All for One fight still goes on like it did in the anime. Hey, All Might wins, and a few days afterward, the kids are in the dorms. They're preparing for their preliminary license exam, and All Might is actually told by his friend in the police force that All for One has requested an audience. And by this time, All Might has actually learned that there's some connection between All for One and Deku. So he goes because he wants to learn more about this. All for One discloses the fact that Deku, Izuku Midoriya, is his son. And All Might is surprised, and All for One simply says, I gave my boy powers because I care about his dreams. Many parents do not do this now. I want my son to be proud and happy, just like I am proud and happy for him. Remember, All for One's actually a pretty caring father in this What If, so yeah. And All for One explains his reason for asking for an audience with All Might. All for One wanted to see if All Might would give him the chance to create his Hizashi clone. One of the Nomus actually had a cloning quirk that would allow All for One to clone himself into the image that he was when he actually came back home in the beginning of the What If series. All Might, who needed to take a little while to convince himself and the people in charge that they should let him do this for the sake of the boy, who, if he learned the truth, may drift to the side of evil. And they are all wary of this, but they want to be sure that nothing bad will happen. All Might didn't really disclose much of the bad stuff, because he wanted to make sure. And they allow All for One to create his Hizashi clone, and create the cover that Hizashi's working abroad has actually ended, and he's been transferred to a local branch of that company into Japan. So he will actually live with his son and wife again. And since Izuku is in the dorms, Hizashi Midoriya, aka All for One's clone, would be able to visit him. And whenever he does, people in Class 1A are actually notice that there's a lot of things about Deku that is almost nothing like his father and exactly like his father. So yeah, kind of a basic thing. And then it's the preliminary license exam. And Izuku Midoriya actually does, everyone in Class 1A passes except for Todoroki. Bakugo is not as angry, so he's actually starting to act more heroic because Izuku Midoriya Deku actually helped him a lot to become better. And Todoroki fails because he's still haunted by the ghost of his past from his father. He's getting over it, but he still fails because of everything in the anime that I'm sure you've seen. And the Bakugo versus Deku fight after the preliminary license exam doesn't happen, and they all pass, and yeah, Izuku Midoriya and the rest of Class 1A are then introduced to the Big Three. And Izuku's like, oh, hey, Mirio. And Mirio's like, oh, hey, Deku. And everyone in Class 1A is very surprised that Deku actually knows someone from the Big Three. Izuku then explains how they were both under Night Eye. Hey, so yeah. And that whole fight goes the same. Izuku lasts the longest because every time Mirio would punch him, Izuku would absorb the impact and add it onto his own strength. So the fight went on for maybe 2.5 hours, and they just stopped because they both realized that fight's never going to go anywhere. Until one of them just says, I give up, which won't happen. And, yeah. everything else just happens the way it did. And this is where I will leave off for now, because I will try to do this What If again when more My Hero Academia anime comes out. I can actually start from using the manga if you guys want, but I think I should wait for the anime to catch up, because they're probably going to make some changes, even though I will already make changes for my what ifs. So yeah, if you want me to continue using the manga, I will have to brush back up on it, because I am reading the manga, but it's only by one chapter a week, because I just binge read it a while back. So yeah. Anyway, a quick announcement: the Black Clover What If for What If Asta Eats the Devil Fruit will be coming out within the next couple of days. And I've actually come up with a new Black Clover What If called What If Asta Was a Dragon Slayer. I will go into detail into that within the next couple of days. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and let me know any specific requests for a What If. If you guys have a What If for an anime that's not My Hero Academia or Black Clover, let me know in the comments below, and if I've watched the anime, I'll get it to you within the next couple of days. And if I haven't watched the anime, it might take like a week or two. Just warning you, because I'll have to watch the anime. So yeah, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, let me know in the comments below what you think, what you got, any what ifs that you want to watch in the future. Anyway, see you guys later, go beyond, plus ultra.